Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hi. How are you? Now, actually, I'm kind of pulling a doubleheader, so to speak. But we thought we was gonna bring 204, but Moses was like, "No, fucking doing it. We're doing it." So,
Damn right.
here we are. Well, as you can see, we are paying tribute to the motivation and reasoning for this show, as we are paying homage to Uncle Kornheiser and Uncle Wilbon, the
Yes, sir.
two gentlemen responsible for why you have a Mizzle and Dub show. So,
100%.
if we ever win a sports Emmy in life, we were gonna thank Wilbon and Kornheiser in our speeches.
Oh, most definitely. Got to.
Just because they are the reason why we do this show. But as you see, one particular person is going to be a huge topic of this show, as you see in the headline. That young man is something special. But before
He told the crowd to go home, bitches. And before we get started, bro, I know we're going to get into it, but here's one question that I have. And I kind of figured why they did it, but I would like to get other perspectives from it. Why was Rudy Gobert guarding Luka Doncic? Why?
Well, first off, that's the wrong big man you want to have him guard. I mean, if anything.
But I get it. I kind of get it because the length of Gobert. He could probably put the arm out there.
Yes.
But Luka had that nigga on skates.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
It's almost like it's Dirk taking the shot minus the quick feet, in a sense.
I like that.
Well, because again, what 7-footers do you know can shoot the ball like Dirk Nowitzki did before Dirk Nowitzki got in the league? Nobody.
No.
There was none. And then you got this tall white German guy from the G, and he just was the complement to the pick and roll game that was Steve Nash. And thus you saw what those two did together, and then you put Jason Kidd with Dirk, and you end up winning a title. Because I mean, next to Jordan's fadeaway, Kareem's skyhook, and Dirk's the dream shake, but Dirk's straight up jumper, you're not blocking that.
Fuck no.
And you couldn't block that.
Because he's putting it behind his head before he decides to follow through with his shot.
And heaven forbid if you fall for his pump fake. If you fall for the pump fake, you're done.
Hello.
But, what do I know? I just do a sports show with Mr. Kornheiser here, so I know nothing. But
you know not a damn thing.
But before we get back to where Luka called game in the land, go ahead.
We gained a new subscriber.
Oh,
I watched her click the button while I was at work. So we are now at 129, ladies and gentlemen. We're climbing.
Well, bless her. Well, bless her heart. Thank you very much.
I sold her on the Roe versus Wade episode.
That is our highest viewing episode. So
I told her that our show is just not about sports, even though we're predominantly sports, but we are a platform. We will talk topics, whatever. So, but yeah, she was very interested to see it. So, shout out.
Well, thank you.
Forgot her because I'm horrible with names. I remember faces. You have to be around me long enough for me to remember your name. I remember your face before I remember your name, unless you become part of my inner circle of trust. And then your name is cemented.
He's not wrong on that. I'm trying to see where. Come on now. We're right here. Come on.
What are we looking at?
No, I know. Okay. Yeah, that episode that we did is certainly has the most. It has
Was it
389.
393?
No, 389. 389. So yeah, we did have a talk about Roe versus Wade, which went for an hour and a half, and well, let's just say Mizzle and I were quiet for a majority of that show. So
No, that show was not about us.
no, that was not about us.
That whole no matter of fact, let me not say that episode was not about us. We don't know how it is what those women were going through or what that decision did for them or to them. So that's why we opened up our show and our platform, and we had a special guest on here, and she poured her ever living soul in that episode
and told her story of what she went through personally. So I mean, like I said, there's
that. Like I said, that's not our episode.
Yeah,
that was for the ladies. That yes. No, we don't. I will not own that episode. We just opened up our platform. Yeah. Matter of fact, I told my brother we're doing that show. Said, fuck sports. Sports is not a topic right now for us. We have a platform. Let's do it. So appreciate all the 380 plus viewers that we have. Special shout out to
Kaya Kelly for coming on.
Kaya Kelly, yes, thank you.
And voicing her story and giving her insight on what that this
tremendous story too.
On what that particular subject here's what I don't get, and not to try to stay on this subject, but it's like, who are you, being a man, put in a position to where you can make a decision of what a woman does and does not do to her body?
This is why you're my brother. That is the same exact words I said to that lady that subscribed to the show, and because it was other women that was around when I was talking about our show.
Yeah,
and listen, I'm like, who am I, or who is the black coats? Even though I think a few of them are women as well, but who, like you said, as a man, can sit here and tell a woman what to do with her body?
Yeah, who am I to try to make a law about what they can do to their body? No. That's right. That's like them telling me you can't enhance your areas. I'm like, it's my temple. If I want to enhance it, that is my prerogative and that is my choosing, and I live with the consequence.
Amen.
But like I said,
before we get there, bro, let's keep it sports, because we know we can talk about that. We can talk about that episode.
But like I said, I know nothing. But however,
not a damn thing.
But before we get to how Luka Doncic is a bad man, we must go back. We must go back to last night, and the Indiana Pacers might be in trouble.
I think it's over. I deep down inside wanted to say Pacers in 6, but with that injury to Halliburton, not knowing if he's going to play the next game.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Jaylen Brown seems like he's determined to get back there and finish what they started, what they couldn't complete against the Golden State Warriors.
He looked like he turned back the clock, like he was playing back in Berkeley at Haas Pavilion.
That man is on a mission.
That's the Jaylen Brown that's the Jaylen Brown that me and Mizzle saw live up close with all 6 of our eyes.
And he was fantastic
on that particular evening in Berkeley, California, against a ranked Oregon Ducks team. I'm just telling you.
8 eyes.
Well, yeah. The tall bastard was there too.
No. You said it right. 6, because 2 eyes times 3 is 6, but I got an extra pair of specs eyes, so it's 4.
I'm more my 2, but I forgot about Galen.
Oh, okay. So I was including gotcha.
Got it.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're there. I'm landed.
Yeah. Okay. No, we was gonna get there, but I mean, just the Celtics just took over, dominated. Jaylen Brown was fantastic in game 2. I mean, Indiana was teetering, but again, Tyrese Halliburton's injury practically changed everything in game 2. And the Celtics did not look back, as they are now halfway to making their second appearance in the finals in the last 4 seasons. And I don't know why my thing is not loading like it's supposed to be, but again, this is live TV, folks. Anything can happen. But
Right.
nonetheless, that part. But nonetheless, big win for the Celtics in game 2. Okay, thank you. I'll get to that in a second. But 126-110, the final score in game 2. As Mizzle just said, Jaylen Brown led the way because he had 40 of them buckets. Shot the ball well, 14-17 from the field. Even though Jason Tatum struggled, shooting 9 of 23 to get those high volume 23 points. But
one of them is leaving next year.
You think so?
Yeah.
No matter what. Okay, let's just hypothetically put it out there. If Boston raises the 18th banner in the Garden on the parquet floor, which I know it would make you throw up immensely.
Just talking about it.
I understand. This is why I said hypothetically. Hypotheticals. I'm only talking hypotheticals because nothing is set in stone yet.
Yes.
But if they should happen to win, you really think Brad Stevens would not find a way to bring both of them back together and try to run it one more time?
You're gonna have to lose somebody.
Fair point.
Them two are gonna command astounding. I think both of them can get the max contract if you want. If I'm thinking about it right.
You possibly could be correct.
But you have to look at Jason Tatum and what is he doing right now? He disappears in the playoffs. And it's not that he disappears in the playoffs. He does that in the regular season as well. He's a hell of a talent. Don't get me wrong. Hey, but I'm gonna reverse the question. If you're a GM, who do you want, Tatum or Brown? Exactly. So this is why it's going to be a tough decision for Stevens.
If I'm just going off my gut, and this is just me being truthful.
I know where you're going. Can I answer it for you before is it all right? And then you can finish.
Go. Try me. Go ahead.
Jaylen Brown.
Something about that dog in him. There's something about that dog in him. He's Jaylen Brown's got that bulldog mentality. And even if we didn't see him live in Berkeley, California,
we would say the same thing because we watch basketball. We watch sports.
When he torched the Ducks, I'd say the same exact thing. But the fact that I did see him live,
yes,
and basically just have some roasted duck from Eugene, Oregon.
Hello. Never had duck, but
it's just he's got that bulldog in him.
And that's what you want. And I'd have said the same thing. See, this is why you can be my GM any day, brother.
And
see,
again,
this is why we do this show.
And again,
you see, I answered his question. I answered the question for him, even though I asked him the question, but I knew he was going.
And again, that is nothing against
Jason
Tatum, who was a fantastic
he's a baller
talent.
Yes, but his consistency level is not that high.
Yeah,
that's just it.
Because
that's all I'm going at is his consistency level.
Because
we can say the same thing about Jaylen Brown too. But I like what you said about the bulldog in him. That's what he has. I don't think Tatum has that. Jaylen Brown wants to rip your heart out. Tatum just disappears from me too much.
Well, nonetheless, the Boston Celtics are halfway to the finals as they're up 2 games in on the Pacers. Even though Pascal Siakam had a very good game, shot the ball well, 13-17 from the floor, had 28. Nembhard. I get it. Nembhard had 16, and then Halliburton before he left had 10, topping at 11. But I mean, it's really going to take a full-fledged effort for Indiana to get one win. It might be a gentleman's sweep in this conference finals for the Celtics because and it sucks because the Pacers played so doggone well in game 1. They play.
Do you think game 1 was the kind of like the deciding factor. Like they felt that they got away. You know how things go in sports.
Yeah.
When something happens to these teams, that kinds to put a psyche in their head for some odd reason. I don't know why, but that's real. I mean, hell, I've shot the ball horribly in a game, and the coach is like, "Raymond, still shoot." No, you not been looking at what I've been doing. This is not the person that you saw that can shoot anybody out the gym. You know, so I know about the psyche thing. So do you think that kind of hit the Pacers a little bit?
You would say it has to, or you have to say it did, because first off, again, I like how the team stood up for their coach and defended their coach, even though Carlos said that's on me.
Yes.
However, you can't let Jaylen Brown get off a shot like that. You got to foul right away.
Foul.
And make him shoot. Just like how they made, go back to game one, how they made Connolly. They fouled him before the act of shooting. Now, fortunately for Connolly, he didn't make his free throws, and thus, or he missed the second free throw, to where they tell you make the first two, then miss on purpose to try to tap it in. Well, he missed the second one, and then that was all she wrote, and Dallas took game one. But in the case of Indiana, they played so well. They felt like that got away. And, I mean, it wasn't just us saying. There was a whole lot of people saying that Boston might be in trouble because Boston knew they escaped with one. Or as they say, they stole away victory from defeat.
Well, if we're going to be real, I think the Pacers beat themselves more than the Celtics winning that game.
Well, again, as you pointed out on one of our last shows, and good morning, Bambi.
Bambi, good morning, wherever that you be.
But as you said on one of our last shows, 22 turnovers will do it for you.
Oh, we'll put you away quick.
Yeah.
You're not even – for them to be in the position to even win the game is astounding.
Yes.
That's why I thought game two would have been a little bit, you feed off that. Yes, we had 22 Iowa.
West. Hello.
Okay. All right. We're reaching out all the way to Iowa. Appreciate you chiming in. Hey, there's nothing to laugh about Iowa.
Hey, you're
close but not far. You're right.
Hey,
you're right.
I don't know which part of Iowa. I don't know which. Yeah, you are 2 hours ahead. I don't know what part of Iowa that you're in, but I will say this: you guys have one of the great traditions of college football, waving to the children's hospital at Iowa Hawkeye Stadium. That is a fantastic tradition that you guys do. And one thing, notice they put that in the college football video game, so you will actually see that in the college football video game as the crowd. Well, there you go, Hawkeye all the way. But yeah, that's one of the
rep all day.
That's one of the great traditions you guys do, and I just want to say that's a very good thing that you guys do. For those babies in the hospital. But thank you for chiming in. All
the way in Iowa.
And saying hello. We definitely appreciate it.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. That's true. Iowa is
right.
Iowa is one of the best wrestling. Right. Iowa's one of the best wrestling colleges in the nation. Absolutely has been for a very long time.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
That is championshipy when it comes to college wrestling, man.
So are we just gonna say Iowa's wrestling you?
Well, that in Minnesota.
Facts, big facts, big facts.
Hey, it's okay. We just appreciate you.
It doesn't matter. You know the sport and you know what it's about. So
yeah.
And for you to even be chiming in on a sports talk show just is outstanding. So we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
I will say this. Iowa has certainly become tied in you. That's for sure.
No, I didn't wrestle. I played football and basketball, but I enjoy the art of wrestling, no matter what it be.
Yes. That's true. But I mean, there's a lot of females now that are taking it full throttle. I mean, like Brock Lesnar's daughter at Colorado State.
Who looks just like that mofo.
Freakish athlete, just like her. Oh, yeah. People don't understand the work and dedication. It is just number one, make weight. And number two, try to compete at a very high level. Like, even when I was doing my thing for baseball at Fairfield High, just watching what the wrestlers did at Fairfield High, and how, coach was having them boys run some more. Then in some areas, you got, you have your teammates do
100%.
literally do a fireman's carry and run with them in that position. Like, it is. I mean, the stories you hear about, how they trained and all that. Well, one, it takes dedication, and it definitely takes passion to do it, because if you don't have the passion to do it or the dedication to do it, you won't do it.
You won't do it. Yep. 100%.
And I know I hated running during high school tryouts. I hated it, but if I wanted to make the baseball team, that's what I had to do.
Well, you better be glad that you didn't try for the basketball team, because that's all the fuck we did.
I believe it.
Squat. Run and fucking squat. Suicide. Squat. What the fuck is that, man? Where we gonna put the ball in our hand? But I fought through it, and I made the team. So you gotta want it. That's all it is.
Definitely gotta want it. So yeah, 126, 110. Boston gets the see, that's my sport. Baseball. That's what I grew up around. So
oh yeah, I did play baseball too.
I get it.
In high school wise.
I get it. Yeah. Kyle was one of them. Absolutely, Hoagie. Yes. Mr. Kyle. Mr. Kyle Hornsworth. Yes. But I want to say it was Hornsworth. I mean, I do got 3 Fairfield High yearbooks, but I don't feel like busting it out right now.
You didn't get all 4?
No, only one I did not get was my freshman year, and I don't know why I didn't get one. But sophomore, junior, senior year, I do have.
As much as I didn't want to go to that damn school, I did get all 4. I got all 4 there at the Peace House.
So I made up a ghetto one for my freshman year in my mead composition book.
Did I sign that some bitch?
I'm sure you did.
And I probably said something stupid too, because that's just who the fuck I am.
Yeah. But game 3 of Pacers and Celtics will be today. That's the only game in the conference.
That's a wrap. That if Halliburton ain't playing, you might as well just start. They might as well get ready for Cancun.
Well, the spread is. Yeah, he was. No lie, Hoagie. He sure was. The spread is Boston minus 7.5. The total is 222.5, and
blowout.
And the money line is Indy plus 220. So there you
blowout.
Go. There you have it. As Mizzle is saying, it is Elva. It is all Elva.
It depends on Halliburton, though.
Agreed.
And I don't even think if he does play, because he's on a bum leg. Yeah, like we said, brother. The question was asked: is this the year for the Celtics? Because all I'm hearing on sports talk radio and everything I listen to, that this is the cakewalk for the Celtics, because they didn't have to deal with Jimmy Butler. They didn't have to see Embiid. Pretty much every team they've seen, I believe their star player has been slightly hurt.
Well, I know people that want to throw shade. Basically, they're saying it's basically the same thing that the 2015 Warriors went through when they won their first title in 40 years, which, again, my rebuttal to that has been, and this is all I'm saying, because, yes, Mike Conley was not there in Game 6. Yes, the Pelicans were missing one of their key players. Yes, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were not playing and got hurt in the series. I get it. I understand it. However, what team in any sport did not benefit or get the lucky bounce of the ball to win a title? Every team has.
Facts.
That's just what it is. Because, like I said, I don't think Isaiah Thomas and the Bad Boy Pistons gave two damns that Magic Johnson and Byron Scott got hurt in the 89 finals. They're not giving their rings back. The 99 San Antonio Fundamentals. I don't think they felt sorry for the Knicks because Patrick Ewing was not available for the Knicks in 99. Okay? And I promise you, the Toronto Raptors weren't feeling bad because KD and Clay both had knee and Achilles problems in those finals.
You just took the sword and just pushed it all the way through my back with that one. But I get it. That was it. That stings still. Because I had to suffer bad feelings twice in 1 year. How did the Raptors get there? That fucking lucky bounce by Kawhi Leonard beating my 76ers.
Yeah.
And then they go off and beat my Warriors in the finals. Oh, the agony.
And to add more salt to the wounds, the Warriors couldn't win a single damn game at Oracle to close out Oracle in the finals.
The 2021, the 01-02 Lakers?
What about them, Derek?
Didn't they beat my Sixers in the finals?
No, that was 2000, 2001, our senior year of high school. 01-02, they no, now if we're talking about great runs, now that 2000-2001 Laker run was the most impressive run I've ever seen. Because I think they went
I agree.
Because they went 15-1, and the only game that they lost is because Mr. Iverson went for 48 and said, Tyronn Lue, sit there and like it and take it. And that was pretty much it.
That was the happiest moment in the whole finals for me. And after that, this was my whole face the rest of those finals.
Well, again, just like the 2007 Cavaliers where LeBron had no business carrying that team to the finals.
No.
Iverson had no business carrying that 76er team to the finals, but he did. Just off of his...
But what I say to this, though, whoever the Lakers played that year in the finals,
nobody's
going to do the same
nobody was beating them.
thing.
Nobody
it just happened to be against my beloved Sixers and my 1A, 1B favorite player in this whole existence of basketball. It hurt.
I'll just say this.
It hurt.
Even if it was the Milwaukee Bucks, and that Milwaukee Bucks team was loaded.
Was good.
I don't think they would have gotten they maybe would have gotten one game.
The Lakers was going to do that to whoever they played that year.
Yeah.
They were just prime and prepped and ready. It was just too good. They were just too good.
And that was
I hate to say that.
And that was a prime Shaq before he got fat. At the height,
he was still missing free throws though.
At the height of his dominance, still missing free throws, but at the height of his dominance, he was outstanding. And then of course that was Fro Kobe. And we all know how you feel
about it. You know what made me mad more about that final?
What's that?
Our mom is a Shaq fan, so you know who she was rooting for in that final. That makes it even fucking worse.
But nonetheless, fast forwarding back to 2024 and back to the real topic of the show, that man that wears number 77 that plays for the Dallas Mavericks.
That nap was real good today.
Oh yeah, he
last night or whatever.
He got. It was Ray Allen. It was Michael Redd.
Was it Glenn Robinson?
I want to say Glenn Robinson was on that team.
Glenn Robinson was, yeah.
Actually, hold on, Derek. I can actually answer that question for you and actually give you a better insight as to who was on that team, if you will. Hold on, stand by. I got you right here.
Got him.
And oddly enough, that was your boy's MVP season, Mr. Iverson. That's the year he won the
I
MVP.
know it was. You don't have to remind me.
And yet that team went 56-26.
Well, Coach Larry Brown, right?
Yep. Play the right way. Milwaukee had the second best record at 52-30.
So wait, you mean to tell me we won the East as the number one seed, as the best in the?
Mm-hmm.
We finished number. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Hey, Iverson was balling though that year though. You couldn't deny him that MVP.
No, actually, the Lakers.
Michael Reed, is that Michael Redd?
Michael Redd, yeah. And for folks that don't know, Michael Redd could shoot.
Oh, he damn right he could.
The lefty could shoot.
That's big facts. That is big facts right there.
Okay, so here we go. So
Here we go.
on that team, it was Ray Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Skip to my Lou, Rafer Alston was on that team.
Wow, say that name again.
Skip to my Lou, Rafer Alston.
Wow.
He was on that team. But no, the main guys, Ray Allen, Michael Redd, obviously, Big Dog, Glenn Robinson. Wow, Jerome Kersey was on that team. Wow.
Jerome Kersey?
Yes. Darvin Ham was on that team. And the ugliest man of the NBA, Sam Cassell was on that team.
Oh, wow.
But Sam Cassell could shoot the ball. But yeah, Ray
Allen. Yeah, that man was a baller.
Ray Allen, Sam Cassell, Michael Redd, your three big scorers on that team. Yeah. I mean, and again, George Karl, damn good coach. I don't know if they get one on that Laker team if it ends up being the Bucks, because the Bucks.
Yeah, that squad is that. Who's stopping Shaq?
Nobody.
Who's gonna stop Kobe? Derek Fisher would have got his.
Even though Kobe against Ray Allen, that would have been fun to watch. Them two guarding each other. That would have been fun to watch.
I still think Kobe would get him.
I agree. Still would have been fun to watch.
But the dynamics of that, yeah, Ray Allen would have been good, but Kobe would have destroyed him on the offensive side of the ball, though. I don't think Ray Allen could have guarded Kobe.
And oddly enough, the Lakers were not the number one seed in the West. It was the Spurs. Spurs had 2 more wins than the Lakers.
That didn't mean shit.
Nope. It did not. Yes, that was people forget George Karl has led some good teams to some George Karl took the Warriors to the playoffs. And right? the Warriors had some very bad teams in the 80s. And George Karl got them to the playoffs. Mainly because of Chris Mullin and Eric Sleepy Floyd.
Facts. True that. True that. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Joe B. Carroll and Purvis Short, but
yeah.
Other than that, George Karl has coached some very doggone good teams. But
100%.
But anyways, back to number 77 that wears the Dallas Maverick blue. He took a very nice, sufficient nap, and then basically said, "Well, you know what? Tonight's the night. I'm gonna get one.
He unleashed last night.
I'm gonna get that to the total of 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists. Oh, but he told Rudy Gobert, look at it, admire it, and we'll see you in Game 3.
And
yes, he did.
He told the crowd, "Go home, bitches.
Go home."
Hey, yo.
He said game blouses.
Hey, Yo, that boy Luke, that boy Luke, like I said, it's right there. It's right there for you to read. That boy Luka cold.
What more can you say?
It was a good game.
Yes.
But what happened was I seen this coming. I mean, I saw a little bit of the game and I was looking on the stats and everything like that. When the Mavericks made that run to close out the second half, I'm like, yep, the Timberwolves in trouble. Because they should have put their foot.
Here he comes. Here it comes.
Oh, baby.
Here it comes. It's the Oos.
What it do, Oos?
Here comes the Oos comedy routine right now. Here it comes.
Just gotta give it to him.
Here it comes. What's up, Big Oos?
What's up, Big Oos?
He's like, I told y'all to sit his French ass down.
He did, 100%. If you can just the last episode. The last episode, Oos was, bro, but why did he put the big Frenchman on skates like that, though? That was a crime. That was a war crime, what he did to him.
Oh, he was just doing his job. That's all he was doing.
Luka should be investigated for what he just did. What he just did to Gobert, bro. That was cold.
It's like Rudy Gobert needed some calcium in his ankles because the bones went missing. As Luka said,
Hey.
I'm going to call game right here.
If anybody ever seen the movie called Roll Bounce, that movie was based on skates, and that's what. I mean, that wasn't based on skates, but they wrote a lot of skates in that. Yeah,
well,
buddy.
I mean, but I mean, Kyrie doing that's not shocking because people don't understand. Okay.
Well,
Yes,
Kyrie the only one I believe on that squad besides Jason Kidd that got a ring.
Well, again, and I hate to go back here, but I mean, it was Kyrie that hit the game-winning shot in Game 7 in 2016, not LeBron James.
So you just want to put double daggers in my damn chest right now? Okay.
See, cuz you went there. Don't. You know what? Don't let me
He said, "Oh, skates."
Oh, skates. Oh, bounce.
Hey.
I would play the song, but I'm not trying to get us kicked out. So we'll just acapella it right now.
We might get flagged for you just singing it.
Which, by the way, shout out to Creative Brothers Productions. If you need video editing, get your graphics, all that good stuff, please subscribe to Creative Brothers Productions. Boom, right there. There you see it. So he is responsible for seeing the banners that you see on this show. So as always, we want to give Cuz a shout out.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. You know how people come on here and call everybody their cousin. Nah. That's real 100%. So we always want to give a shout out to the young cousin for helping us out. But what?
Hey, I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue that. But again, as I said in game 1, I really think Ant-Man is starting to get gas from chasing Kyrie all around the court. But here's another dynamic that people don't know is just Kyrie is, and for a long time has been, a really big clutch player. And
man, just call him, man. We're just gonna call him Kyrie or whatever.
And I don't think that Uncle Drew does not get his just due. Like when it comes to closing, Kyrie is one of the best closers in the game.
100%. But then but you also got Luke. See, I knew him and Luka was gonna be a problem the moment that I was like, oh, Dallas got Kyrie Irving. All right, wait till we get his shit together. And and then y'all gonna see what him and Luka can do because Luka is already a closer.
Yes,
you just seen it.
Yes.
So you put Luka up with another closer, and all I need is just the other three to just play basketball with us because we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the mind of Jason Kidd influencing them too. I mean, Jason Kidd ain't nothing been but a baller since he got into the from Cal all the way to the NBA.
True. But
man won a title.
But again, you're getting some good minutes from Gafford. He had 16.
Yes.
You're getting contributions from PJ Washington. Again, Derek Lively was again outstanding.
Balling.
Yes, Kyrie and Luka are doing the bulk of it, but they are getting
they're
getting contributions.
The other part of the team is doing what they need to do to help them.
They're getting contributions from the complementary pieces on that squad, which is what you need. And now they're going back home. Okay. Now, sometimes I do throw shade on fans from the city of Dallas, but it's mainly because they're fans of the Arlington Cowboys. But I will say that.
Let's just say the state of Texas, period, because you're a Warrior fan. So, yeah. You're not supposed to like the
facts. But I'm a.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never lied on that one. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Truer words never have been spoken.
Oh, that was spoken. See. Our fans know how to talk to the Mizzle and Dub. Hey, Oos, we gonna hang a star on that one.
He definitely was channeling his inner Germany.
We gonna hang a star on that one.
He definitely was channeling that for sure.
And he was talking big shit on the court.
Yeah. That's the one thing. Dirk didn't do. He didn't talk that much.
Nah.
But then again,
Dirk just did it with his game.
Oh yeah, because you ain't gonna block my shot. I don't care. You're not going to block my shot. But now, back to my point. That crowd inside American Airlines Arena on Sunday is going to be out of their ever-living doggone mind in that arena. So, I will ask you this question, brother. Do you think Minnesota's in trouble?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll say why.
All right, lay it on me.
They were playing good basketball in the first half. Well, into the end of the second half.
They were up 18. They were up 18.
The run that the Mavericks made to close out the second half, they went in that locker room. They looked at each other. Well, we about to do this shit. And it was probably Luka. Mm-hmm. Luka probably went up in there and was like, hey.
It's almost like it's almost like that Fresh Prince episode where Uncle Phil's at the pool hall and he's like, Jeffrey, break out Lucille.
Lucille. That's exactly. Because they made that run. They came up the second half, and that bad man,
he just went to work.
That wears 77, who put his cape on. Bro, I thought this was really gonna go 7.
Facts.
I'm having like a whole different change of feeling with this. I knew what Boston was gonna do. I kind of yes, Lucille was Luka. Gonna hang a star on that one for sure.
Bust out, Lucille.
Uncle Phil was Kyrie.
Well, I mean, he is Uncle
I love
Drew.
it.
He is
I
Uncle Drew.
love it.
He is Uncle
I
Drew.
love
So
it.
it makes all the
I love
sense.
it.
It makes
I
all
love
the,
it.
It makes all the sense in the world.
I love how the reference, how we brought the NBA into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I love it.
It makes all the sense in the world.
I love how we just did that. I love it.
But again,
I believe they're so. Hey, Ant-Man gonna have to find a way to get out of whatever it is that's in his head right now.
Do you think he's tired? Because again, he only shot 5 of 17 in game 2.
Never really heard a player say they were tired. This is the first.
No, I'm not. No, I'm asking, do you think he's tired? I'm not saying that he said that. I'm just asking, do you think he's tired? Because that's 2 straight games.
I mean, he's playing a lot of basketball. I mean, but I look at Josh Hart, who was an Iron Man, who played through an injury and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell and judge another human being's body. Maybe he was tired. I don't know. But he's again, what, 22 years old?
He's a young man, yeah, absolutely. But
but I don't know. Maybe a lot of running, a lot of. I mean, well, hold on. We did see a picture of Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
And when you looked at that picture, you saw a man that literally gave his all throughout the whole playoffs. So, but Jimmy's a veteran now. So I'm not trying. He could be. I don't want to be that. I'm not a person of judgment like that. So if he came out and said he's tired, then he's fucking tired.
Fair analogy. Oh, here he goes again. He's going there again. Well, I mean, Naz Reid did lead the Wolves in scoring. He had 23, and he played well. I mean,
But have you seen the stat on Ant-Man shooting? The past 2 games?
Yeah, 5 of 7. He was 5 of 17 in game 2. Then in game 1, he was 6 of 16.
That's not good.
No.
It's not good.
No. Not good at all. So, I mean, he's going to have to play the game of his life. But if Luka is messing around again and taking another good nap, and
he's sleeping comfortably right now.
And if he busts out Lucille again, it could be curtains for the Timberwolves.
Oh, he's sleeping real comfortably right now.
Because again, as I said before all this started, I said the winner of the series between Denver and Minnesota is going to represent the finals. Well, Luka Doncic is telling me to hold it.
Hold something. Make it think about it.
Yeah. Like, not so fast, my friend. And now you got the Mavericks halfway to the finals, which it would be interesting. Well, here's the thing, Hoagie. Doncic is going to get his regardless. Just like Kyrie is going to get his regardless. But it's the PJ Washingtons. It's the Tim Hardaway Juniors. It's the doggone it. It's the I got his name on the tip of my tongue and I just can't remember for some reason. But I mean, it's the PJ Washingtons. It's the Gaffords. It's the Derek Lively's. I mean, it's those guys. It's those guys. If they continue
to contribute,
it's going to be a problem. And again, they only lost by a point, but you gave Luka too much time on the clock with the ball, and he was just luring Gobert to come in like, come on, okay, game. And if you wanted to put up the Larry Bird one finger like he did when Larry Bird won a 3-point contest with the warm-up jacket, he could have done that exactly. He could just because he came in saying, "Which one of y'all play for second place?" That was Larry Joe Bird.
I know. I'm laughing because it's so true.
People, you have to. Goofy legs go bear. Good God. Good God Almighty. Fans, you got to understand. Well, but here's the thing. Kyrie still shot the ball efficiently in his 20 points. The man was 7 of 16 from the field. And was
You know what's crazy? Have you seen Kyrie Irving shoot a jump shot in these 2 games? I think everything has been to the rack. He is just not fucking around with Ant-Man. Ant-Man should not have opened his mouth. See, he put that poster board material out there, and damn it, Kyrie Irving is like, oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
I'll just say this. We all know Kyrie is very capable of shooting the ball. Okay. And also what people are not noticing, he is doing a lot of finishing with his left hand. Again, I'm gonna say his left hand, not his ball strong hand. His left hand. This is my left hand. That's how Kyrie's been doing his scoring with his left. And heaven forbid if he just goes off in game 3. Which,
bro, this might be 3-0.
Yeah. It very well could be. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, heck, Minnesota better be lucky that Jason Terry's not on the bench.
Yeah, this might be over. I thought this was going to be more competitive than. I mean, it is competitive.
Like I said, it was a one.
This is a 1-point loss. It's real competitive, but you let Dallas have that run at the end. That I believe that might have been the dynamics that changed the whole game right there.
You gave
them life. You gave them life.
That's about the only way the T-Wolves have a chance if Dallas starts missing their free throws like they did against the Clippers in the one in last series. But
I don't think they ain't gonna give them a chance to get to the free throw line. They gonna bust that ass out just before you even get to that point. But even if Minnesota gets off to they already had 2 good leads in both games, and they blew it. And you think they gonna let that happen? Dallas gonna let that happen?
Dallas won by 3 in game 1, and they won by 1 point here tonight or last.
All coming back from leads after the first half. They dominated the second half in both games. So you think they ain't gonna dominate at home? And I heard what JP said on the show that they what the Minnesota did to the Nuggets. Yeah, I get that, but they may be tired because they exhausted all that energy.
Well, yeah,
the Mount High. You know what?
Yeah,
they actually really could be tired because the air is different when you go to Mount High.
Oh yeah.
So
not to mention 3
they could be tired.
Not to mention 3 of your 4 wins came in the altitude.
So they actually really, I had to think about that for a second. So I'm going to take back of what Ant-Man's statement is. He actually really could be tired.
It's a very well capable possibility. But nonetheless,
do I believe it? No.
Mavericks halfway to the finals. Celtics halfway to the finals. Game 3, Boston, Indiana will be tonight on ABC. And then, of course, on Memorial Day, it will be Sunday, Game 3 between Mavericks and...
Now, did you want to do something live Monday if I don't go to work?
We could. I'm not opposed to that.
All right. Well, I'm trying to pull all this overtime that I can. You know what the goal is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So game 3 is Sunday. Mavericks, Timberwolves, 5 p.m. on TNT, and of course, Monday on Memorial Day, which will be Celtics Pacers Game 4 in Indiana. Uh-oh.
Oos.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. He is on. Well, I mean, he's always on fire, but tonight
I'm about to say, when is
he
not
really
on fire, man?
he really is on tremendous fire, if you will. But nonetheless, real quickly before we take naps and whatnot.
Oh yeah, nap time is real. 16 hours in, I gotta get some form of sleep.
Oh yeah, but real quickly. All right.
The Oilers win?
Yes, they did. They won.
Oh baby!
And also the Rangers tied their series with the Panthers 2-1. I believe it went out into double overtime, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So yeah, Rangers 1 OT. So Rangers, Panthers tied at 1, and of course Edmond in 2 overtimes beat the Stars 3-2. So today, Game 2 of the Stars and Oilers in Dallas, Texas. The American Airlines Arena, just like Madison Square Garden, has been getting a lot of turnstiles and a lot of business with these playoff and basketball games, respectively. But the Oilers looking to try to go up 2-0, as the total is 5.5 goals. Edmonton at plus 120, Dallas at minus 140. So we will see what happens there in Big D, as we are coming down to the Final Four in the NHL.
We're in the Final Four in NHL and NBA.
That we are.
All right.
That we are. All right. Recap to what happened in Major League Baseball earlier today. The Astros beat the A's 6-3. Blue Jays lose to the Tigers 6-2. Pirates beat the Braves 11-5. Nationals beat the Mariners 6-1. The Kansas City Royals are 33-19. Look out for the Royals.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Wait. And I've been paying attention to baseball, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Damn.
Royals beat the Rays 8-1. And thank you, Cincinnati Reds, as the Reds beat that team that wears blue in Los Angeles by a final score of 9-6. Twins beat the Rangers 3-2. Brewers beat the Red Sox 7-2. Orioles beat the White Sox 6-4. The Rockies in 11 innings beat the team with the best record in baseball, the Phillies 3-2 in 11 innings, as Bryce Harper got ejected for balls and strikes.
Can't argue that.
No, he's talking about the Tampa Bay Lightning, Derek, not the San Diego / Inglewood Chargers.
There ain't no Inglewood Chargers on this network. Well, I don't that I know of.
Guardians beat the Angels 10-4. Yankees shut out the San Diego Fathers 8-0, as Soto, Judge, and Stanton go back to back in the third inning, and all three of those were some tremendous mammoth shots. Cubs and Cardinals got postponed, and the Giants like to play with our emotions, but they did it again, coming back down 4+ runs again to the Mets. Patrick Bailey.
All of that.
Patrick Bailey with the big grand slam.
Boy. And when he swung the bat and he made contact, he knew that shit was going.
Oos, I can't stand you right now. I mean, that's a factual statement, but I can't stand you right now. To which, by the way, again, Giants get the win 8-7. And what more can you say about the defense that Matt Chapman had on the final play of the game? And
the barehanded throw?
And the great stretch job by Lamont Wade Jr. to stretch and still keep the ball.
But what about the catch that happened in center field, though?
Luis Matos showing why he wants to stay along with Elliot Ramos as the Giants continue to climb up.
I miss our leadoff hitter, man.
Yeah, I miss Jung Hoo Lee. That really does suck. But how be
that kid was about to be something. But yeah,
But however, I'm glad that Matos and Ramos are doing well for the Giants as they get the win 8-7. And also, before I forget, we got a couple of division championship games in the UFL.
Is that coming up this?
That is coming up this
today?
weekend. That's coming up this weekend. Yes. So we will. Yeah, the fan was there. So we got 4 games. So we got Renegades, Battlehawks on ABC. That's at 9 a.m. on Saturday, later on today. And also at noon later on today on ABC, we'll have the Birmingham Stallions against the San Antonio Brahmas. Then on Sunday,
that's
Memphis.
The first time they have put 3 games on a Saturday.
No, it's 2. Yeah.
It's normally been 2-2.
Yeah. But no, it's 2 games on Sunday, 2 games on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
If you're referring to Ryan Garcia, yes.
You stole my thunder, little cuz, because that was gonna be my ending thing when we was about to end the show. But at perfect time to bring it up. But I think it was his hair sample that got him busted, right?
Something along those lines. But also in the world of boxing, Alexander Usyk has asked the IBF not to strip him of the title. So we will see how that goes.
Go. Give that man his due.
Yes. So on Sunday,
give him what he deserves.
So on Sunday, it's the DC Defenders against the Memphis Showboats. That's at 11:30 a.m. on Fox. And on Fox at 11:30, it'll be the Roughnecks taking on the Panthers. But yeah, a lot of things going on. Earl Spence will be fighting again real soon.
Yes.
That should be a very interesting matchup. As we know, Tank Davis is coming up. In addition to that,
and I am off that weekend.
So here you go. So we actually got fights coming up this Saturday in England. You got Josh Taylor and Jack Cottrell. That's in the junior welterweight divisions.
Straight up, Oos. Straight up.
Yeah. Again, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, we got we got June 15th on Prime Video. We got Frank Martin, Javante Davis for the WBA lightweight title in Glendale, Arizona. It'll be one Francisco Estrada against Jesse Bam Rodriguez for the WBC Junior Bantamweight title. And of course, that means leather shall and will be thrown.
I mean, Bud Crawford did put the pause on him. They know.
Then on July 6th in Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson against Artrim. I'm not even trying to pronounce the name for the WBC lightweight title. And then, of course,
know who I'm pulling for. But of course, Team Shakur around here.
But of course, July 20th, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, 8 rounds in Arlington, Texas. You can see it live on Netflix. But nonetheless, well, if he loses again, he just might. Because I don't think he wants to fight Bud again and have Bud put those hands on him. I don't think he wants that. But nonetheless, folks, it is time to say goodnight and go take a nap. But as always,
big time. This guy really needs to take a nap.
Yeah, my man worked. The man pulled a double today. So by God, pay that man.
And if they call me to come in again today, I think I might do it. But I will do it today. But I will take Sunday off. I won't do a double Sunday. No.
He said he will not. He said he will not do it on the Lord's Day. I will not.
But I still gotta work. I still gotta work Sunday. I just want to do a double on Sunday.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not coming in early.
No, I gotta be. Because I gotta be in church Sunday.
Yes. So the A7 taking the week off. It was Oos, stop it.
As Orange Cassidy makes his first appearance.
Wow. Thanks for chiming in, Hoagie. Good to see you, bro.
Thank you.
You get some rest too. Driving that damn brown truck that you do. But anyhow, don't forget to get the subscriptions up for our good friend, the All Pro Joffos, to which yours truly was a guest on that show today. And we gave JP some education today.
Not only did JP get education, but also the intro to that show was yours truly, Super Dope Beatmaker.
Yes.
His
son, my nephew, Mr. Zoraxon himself.
Who you about to hear right now.
Yes, cuz it was. But nonetheless, thanks to everybody for chiming in, and thank you to our newest subscriber to put us at 129. Don't forget, get these subscriptions up for the All Pro Joffos, very good friends of ours. Get their subscriptions up. Obviously, don't forget to tell your friends about us. Good night to you two. Same to you.
Good night,
tell your friends about us. And, we're just here. We're here to entertain for your entertainment needs. But we are going to go take a nap because both of us are tired. Because we works hard. But nonetheless, for Mizzle Cornizer, I am Blackskin Wilbon saying thank you for watching episode 204. And
just next time I'll be on it.
And you can get some more passion out of K and JP. But nonetheless, thanks for watching.
Oh, was the passion real, bro?
Yes, it was. But nonetheless, thank you to all of you for watching. And as always, it is 5 o'clock. Some damn well. And as you can see, he's ready. And you have been watching episode number 204 of the Mizzle Dope Show. You guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Be blessed. And good night.